My thing shut off from timer. I had timer because of constant combat here, and my ears are plugged again. So nothing has changed. Sound machine is on. My speech is bad from this terror. Fumes are coming every 5 minutes. Not on these videos. I think it has stopped. I hope so. Nothing has changed. This is why I pray every day that the good guys can get in here. I want to stay focused. And that was good that the timer went off and shut off this thing I was filming, because I want it to be under 14 minutes each one. Thank you, God. Okay, since the sound machine is blasting and my ears are plugged at the same time, this is the worst environment for anybody to try to do YouTubes. I know that, but he said to do it. Remember my intro in the monologue? He said, I want you to talk about this. And I can't just talk about it in 5 minutes. If there's a way to do that, please tell me someone, because I can't do it myself. I just don't have the bright idea how. It's an economic system, and it's completely for women. It's a necessity that women don't have to work when they're mothers. And of course, it's not draconian where you have to stay home or you'll go to prison. I mean, I hope that no one really thought I was that wacko. If you have a mom or somebody a couple days a week that wants to take care of your kid, I can't get into all the ins and outs. Then go for it. But there's, and then I was thinking, I'm sorry to cut my sentence off short, but I really want to add this in. The only way you could do this kind of system, anybody could do this in this country, would be through some sort of civil war, revolutionary war, or world war. I think it would take an act of war, because they're so set on just basically slaving women. It's in a nutshell. I could make more sense here, be more clear with what I mean, but I'm going to bypass that. And they're set on enslaving black and brown. They will put in Donald Trump and try to do a white dictatorship before they ever let black and brown people live a decent life in the United States. And they do it to women too. Okay? And so I think that that's where we're heading. I mean, I start to wonder, because I'm in a terror cell every day. Nobody ever comes in, and everybody just walks around outside the front. And I'm wondering, do they forget what the purpose of this terror cell is? What is going on in this town? Do you just want one here? And are you just going to perpetually knock people off in here? And why are people even coming in here if they know that this is where you come to get knocked off? What the fuck is going on here? Why am I in here? And then I remember. You're walking through fumes, dude. And then I think, well, why are they still walking around outside and staring me down when I'm on the porch? Why are you staring someone down who's walking through fumes? Like, I think they have mental health issues here, dude. I really kind of do. I don't talk to them. I'm not a psych doc. But I absolutely cannot take any more of this shit here. I'm plugging my ears. It's Easter morning. They're out there with their motorcycles and all this hell and sirens. The people here are so fucking sick in the head. They're so fucking sick. It's fucking Easter. They don't care. So whatever. I would assume, in order to get a system like this set up, you would have to change the Constitution if you were going to keep some sort of similar government as to what we know to be our republic right now. or you have to completely put in a totally different government and a completely different commerce system, economic system. I don't know where it heads. I have my speculations, but I'm always sitting by myself. How the heck could I tell anybody out there that I know where it heads? Listen, God has told me it heads to a communist system. If you want that take, God is the one that told me to take economics. God is the one that told me they rewrote the Constitution. God is the one that told me it's military, that's basically the president, and there's more than one. There will never be one guy sitting in the office threatening the lives of everybody on the planet. That is so dangerous. I can't believe that they let that happen here. But they did, and it was on purpose. The US president is no longer the most powerful man in the world. That is fucking poison. Lethal poison. And I don't know where we go because I'm still waiting for the good guys to even be able to come in here. Okay, amen. But if we ever do raid this place, and I ever do get a job, because they won't give me work in the US, I know that. I'm willing to take these economics, just 1 and 2, econ 1 and 2, and that's all I need, but I would take more, probably would. And help implement or set in place an entirely new system. And it's geared for women. Women can't be forced to leave their children and work ever again. What you have made is the most antisocial people in your population. And I don't want to explain the basic functions of a population right now, except that this is poison. All right, women need to have that option to stay home for multiple years. And it just kept coming to me, all these facets, these parts of the system that, yeah, anyone can access them. The men are more than welcome, and they will have access to them. But women get special attention because these women in our society, most of them will not leave the house to work. Then there's always the cases where the kid is not going to end up antisocial. I don't want to be in absolutely every millions and millions of people who have children, their houses telling them how to be. I understand, maybe the dad stays home, maybe there's grandma. Okay, but you can't, as a mother, just leave 5 days a week. We have to put some serious laws in place here. And that's what I mean by they have to change everything here. Because I've been saying they have to take the guns away. Somebody has to come here and literally shake this up. And I think it would take an act of war. There's no way that the population here can have guns anymore. And all this has to absolutely come to a complete and total stop. And then, I know this because I'm in this terror cell. The people in Congress and Senate are really, really dangerous individuals. They know they have an ISIS terror cell walking distance from the president's office. They know that. Everybody knows that. These are really dangerous individuals who are willing to engage in terrorism. To have, I guess, a white supremacist dictatorship, that's what I could piece together. Because that's what they're putting out on the press. No one talks to me, and I'm getting hit with fumes and racing to the bathroom. I've got massive things that I have to deal with in here. So there's no way someone like me can just set up a system like this on my own. I'd have to have experts. It'd have to be some sort of dream come true. And the way I can place this opportunity to even happen is the fact that I was in a terror cell for so long right by the White House. So this might really happen, but it's not going to be really my system. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a group of experts. And I pray that we do this in another country. The same system in at least 2 countries. And the commerce, the money, I don't have a lot of words. The money, though, it's not quite Wall Street. We can't have Wall Street. But the same concept, Wall Street, stock market, you have all the people involved with trading, investing. Like I was trying to say, you show the young women at any age how to start learning how to do this. You get everybody involved with your stock market, and you join it with another huge population like China, and you implement the same system there. I don't have enough knowledge on economics to tell you what would happen, but I know how very, very good it would be for both countries' financial stock market. It would explode and it would be good. So I'm going to unplug my ears. I don't know if I made it as much sense as I was desiring to, but my ears are plugged. There's a sound machine. I'm just worn out here. I know this is kind of a dream, and I'm not saying that I have the experience to start implementing systems in government. No, I know I don't. Or even economic systems. I always say I got to take at least Econ 1 and 2 before I can feel confident I can do this. But I'm in a terrorist cell where they're using really serious fumes on me. And these fumes and the terrorism here, at some point in my life, will have terrible consequences for the people in law enforcement and people in government who allowed this place to go on and on for so long. There's no way around it. So I don't know when or what happens here. Sometimes I get really discouraged. But it is here. I'll never forget it. And I'm here again today talking about it. So I'm just going to take it one day at a time. And I'm going to keep praying that these are serious freaking military people that keep flying over the house. I'm going to keep praying that they get in here. And I know they hear this, that I keep talking about economics, so I'm going to keep praying that maybe somebody gives me a chance to sit on the group, the panel with this new system. Let's do this. It's not this gigantic deal, but it is. It actually is. Because it's a huge part of a system. I use the same words and I repeat the same words because I don't have very many words left. It's a big deal, dude. Your female population has to have options here. All right, and everybody knows that if they know anything about public policy, social contract, or sociology at all. Government, political ideologies, if you even know anything about it, you cannot be doing what we're doing here and think that's going to work and not put the rest of the world in fucking peril. Everybody's in peril again. And I wanted to stop, and I'm from this country, okay? And I'm going to go. Happy Easter. God bless.